Imagine a future where every summer feels like a furnace, where floods, fires, and deadly heatwaves become the norm. According to a brand new report from the World Meteorological Organization, that future could begin sooner than we think. The WMO now warns there's an 80% chance that global temperatures will break existing records between 2025 and 2029. Think about that, a near certainty that we are heading into the hottest years ever recorded. But the warning doesn't stop there. There's also a 70% chance that the average temperature over the next 5 years will exceed 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. That threshold, 1.5 degrees Celsius, is more than just a number. It's the red line scientists and governments around the world say we cannot cross if we want to avoid the most dangerous effects of climate change. What happens if we go past it? More extreme weather events, more droughts, floods, and wildfires. Crops failing, rising seas swallowing coastal cities, wildlife pushed to extinction, and hundreds of millions of people at risk, especially in vulnerable regions like South Asia, Sub-Saharan Africa, and the Pacific Islands. The Arctic, already warming 3 times faster than the rest of the planet, is ground zero for these changes. Ice sheets are melting at record speed, and as the ice disappears, dark ocean water absorbs more heat, creating a vicious cycle that speeds up warming even more. This means sea levels are rising faster. And it's not just theory, it's already happening. Cities like Jakarta, Bangkok, Miami, and Mumbai are seeing more frequent flooding. In the near future, they could face full-on submersion. The WMO's report is a wake-up call to the world. But here's what you need to know: we still have time to act. Not much time, but enough. To stop the worst outcomes, we need to cut global greenhouse gas emissions fast. That means ending our dependence on fossil fuels. It means shifting to renewable energy, solar, wind, and hydro. It means investing in cleaner transportation, smarter cities, and sustainable farming. But we also need global cooperation. Climate change doesn't recognize borders. One country's pollution affects the entire planet. That's why international agreements like the Paris Climate Accord are so critical, and why nations must not only sign them, but also follow through. Innovation can help. From electric vehicles to carbon capture to AI-powered climate forecasting, new technology is giving us tools to fight back. But we must act decisively, not later, now. And don't underestimate your personal power. When individuals reduce waste, conserve energy, support green businesses, or vote for climate-conscious leaders, they send powerful signals. Change doesn't just come from the top. It starts with millions of everyday choices, building momentum. The WMO's report is not meant to spread fear. It's a factual snapshot of where we are, and a guide to where we must go. Because if we do nothing, the consequences will be devastating. But if we act together, we can rewrite the future. This isn't just about polar bears or melting ice caps. It's about our food, our water, our homes, and our children. The climate crisis is already here, but so are the solutions. The next 5 years could determine the fate of the next 50. Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated with the latest global news.